Hey guys, Dr. Kate, going to a charity event today. What car do we take? Got the Rolls outside, got the Pista here, got the M2, got the M5 CS. So normally, probably the Pista, young kids. I think we're going to take the Rolls so the parents can go with them. See you there. Hey guys, Dr. K. Hot day today. We've got the Rolls. We're going to go to a charity event with some kids. Tag along. We'll do a little cars and coaching, maybe a little vlogging. Hey guys, Dr. K. So here with Elia, the great audio visual technical aspect of what we actually do, but kind of a fun day today. We did this last year as well. We're actually going to an event, and it's for kids that are cancer survivors out of Advocate, and it's in a suburb called Glenview, for those of you not familiar with Chicago. But we did it last year, and different cars came, and we actually gave kids rides, etc. And I don't know if a lot of you know this, but my son actually and some of his friends started a non-for-profit charity called Toy Run Chicago. And they've been doing that, since Michael was actually in college. So we've done a few car shows at our house. We've done some of these charity events. They'll go to orphanages, take all of the cars and give kids rides. It's kind of fun. It's a great way to give back, and the kids truly love it. So we've actually got about an hour ride, so we could do a little bit of cars and coaching. So anything specific you want to talk about, Elia, in the vlog, or something we spit out to Instagram? I'm putting you on the spot.
How about something that pertains to the kids, being put in situations out of their control?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, no, that's actually a good topic, and it really is funny because it deals with resiliency, right? Think of what these poor kids, some of these kids have to go through. And again, it's all mindset, right? Your ability to understand that nothing is permanent and to have hope and be able to go through something like that, knowing that you'll come out on the other side, hopefully better, is really something that's phenomenal. And really, when we look at kids, I think we talked about this before. Kids are kids, and what I mean by that is we can learn a lot from them in the sense that the level of curiosity that they have, the level of joy that they have, the level of being present in the moment that they have. So, for example, if somebody brings a Ferrari or they get a ride in a Rolls Royce, they are all in on that event. And that's the only thing that's important. Where we as adults, somehow along the way as we grow up, we lose all of that. We lose our curiosity. We lose our ability to be present in the moment. You may have heard me say before, mindfulness is that 4-year-old that gets that toy for Christmas that they wanted and nothing else matters. Yet we tend to preoccupy ourselves with the past or with the future, and we miss all of the moments. So it's important to really take heed of that and learn from kids to truly be present in the moment and dream a little. Kids, when you were little, I'm sure everybody did this. What are you going to be? Oh, I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be a lawyer, and a million things. And at a certain point, unfortunately, all of those dreams kind of get curbed, if you will, by the adults and say, oh, you can't do that, or you can't do that, and they're taken away. So for kids that lose their health, their dream is obviously health. And that's an important thing to be able to have, because health is one of the things, it's one of those deficient needs. And what do I mean by that? When you don't have it, it becomes important. But when you have it, you take it for granted. So I know this becomes, almost where someone's going to say, oh, poor Dr. Coolish, his phones don't work in the Rolls Royce. And that's not what I'm trying to say, but it is extremely odd. We have 2 phones, and we couldn't get to our destination via GPS because I think it has to do with the insulation in the Rolls Royce. So we went ahead and are using the navigation that comes with the Rolls Royce. It's a nice English lady, but it doesn't tell you to get off on exits. It tells you to move over on exits, and it's quite confusing. So I know that's not really a problem to have, but there you go. So prepare. Oh, now she's telling me to turn. Before she was telling me to just move to the left. So I thought we were doing a dance. Move to the left, move to the right.
With this misguided navigation, what do you do when you get bad information from other people? How do you distinguish bad advice from good advice?
Bad advice from good advice? I think the important part is to take a look at everything. You know, that's actually a good question, because what you have to do is you have to weigh it, right? So the best place to get advice is someone who probably had failures in that area, right? It's not somebody that always has successes, because sometimes those successes may have happened by happenstance, if you will, and you're following something that may have occurred because of luck. But with failure, right? So if somebody's telling you about a failure in terms of things that they did, I'd probably listen very intently, because success only comes with failure. I know we say that all the time, and people don't like that notion. But think of it in sports, right? The Olympics are going now, right? How many times did Simone Biles or the swimmers or the track people have to fail before they perfected their craft? Numerous times. Well, success in business is no different. So you have to be able to fail and learn from your failures. So going back to your question, listen to what the person is telling you, see where they are in the world, and see if where they are at is because of failures, and if they truly know what they're talking about.
Let's go. There you go. Take a picture with the fire, man.
So yeah, this is great. I remember when I was in college, this was the car that I always wanted, the MG, the little midgets, or a TR6. That's gorgeous too, the older ones. Yeah, it'd be nice to actually, I'm sure these are expensive now, but I don't think there's that many around anymore, you know? That shows my age. These were from the 70s, you know? Little British MG here. Oh look, it's got some cooling stuff, some HVAC stuff. Amazing, isn't it? How small these are. Nicely done though, you know, for the age, you know. Paint's nice. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. See, it's from that era. MG Midget. So the kids are taking rides in the Rolls, which is nice, a beautiful, nice hot day. And they've got a tremendous setup here for everyone, so a nice event. So we're done with the event. Obviously, we did not want to get the kids, the children, on camera, but they enjoyed it. Quite a few rides back and forth. They enjoyed the Rolls, and really the important thing, you know, we kind of touched on this earlier. You know, it's the health piece. It's being happy with what you have, not always seeking to have something different. And I think that's the true meaning of success. You know, we always sit around, we talk, oh, what's success? And success isn't chasing things and being miserable. Success is being happy with the things that you have and still looking forward to the things that you can get. And when you look at material things and then you come to an event like this, and man, you know, it puts everything in perspective immediately. You know, it's, you know, everybody would get rid of everything that they had to have their health. And that's the most important thing. One of the other things that I think is extremely important, and people were taking a ride in the car, and everybody was saying, "This is unbelievable! I've never been in a car like this before," and it got me thinking. I take stuff for granted, and I think we all do. And gratitude is truly important. And I was lucky and fortunate enough to have supportive family. I became a physician. I worked hard and I got certain things. But again, you take those things for granted. There's people that may never own a Rolls Royce, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you do get to have certain things, the importance is to truly appreciate them and to be grateful for the things that you have and not let them fall to the wayside. And that's not only material things. That's also relationships with your kids, with your significant others, with your parents. We take all of that stuff for granted. And one day we wake up and all those things are gone, and then it's too late. When you actually do stuff for other people, it makes you feel good. So being out there today and looking and seeing all of the kids and doing something that puts a smile on their face, it's not only makes them happy, but it makes you happy when you actually do things for other people. And I think that's important to remember, because a lot of times people are only out for themselves as opposed to other people, but they're missing that ability to get that secondary high, if you will, by helping someone. So go out, help people, and you'll see you're going to end up feeling a lot better. There's a saying, if you're struggling with anxiety and all kinds of things, get out of yourself and go help someone else, and a lot of your problems start to dissolve.